Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So as you guys can see by the title of this video, this is going to be another thrift haul. Now this thrift haul could quite possibly be one of the biggest thrift hauls that I have ever done, so I imagine this video will be very long. So grab a drink and grab a snack because we're probably going to be sat here for probably about 40 minutes or so is my estimate. This thrift haul has been brewing over the past honestly probably the past 5 months. It's been so long since I've been collecting all of this stuff. I cannot wait to share with you guys everything that I have got. I have got a really good mix of things. I've got some clothing which I will try on for you guys. I've got heaps of books, I've got a game, I've got some homewares, and I've got some baby things as well. I've actually got quite a lot. All of this stuff was either purchased in Auckland, some of it's in Wellington, and Hawke's Bay as well. Without further ado, let's jump straight into this video. Alright, I might start off with the homewares first because this is the smallest category that I have. So to start off with, we have this cute little pink mug here. Now anytime I see a pink mug in the op shop, I can't go past it. I don't know what it is. It's like this and then like a green. Anytime there's those two colors in mugs, I just absolutely have to bring them home with me. It doesn't feel like a cheap mug. This one here is porcelain. It is dishwasher, oven and microwave safe from the Maxwell Williams homeware range. This one was 50 cents from the Albany Hospice. Sticking with cups, I also found this cute little keep cup. That's the word I'm looking for. So on the front it just says life is sweet. It has a little pink polka dot effect going on. I don't know if it's gonna focus. And it's like a baby pink with the deep pink writing. It has a little gold heart on the side, and then the lid is kind of like a turquoisey color, and then you pull it up to seal it and pull it back down to close it, which is good. It's easily a screw top. It's quite a big keep cup as well, and I just thought this one would be quite good because I drink a lot of hot chocolates. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I thought the whole life is sweet was quite cute. Phil has actually been using this. I thought this might be quite good if I want to make myself a hot chocolate on the way to uni, or if I want to get one out and about, I can just put it in there. And this one here was just $3 from the St. Vinny's in Albany, which is just across the road from the Albany Hospice. And then the last homeware item that I have is too big to show you guys, so I will have to overlay some footage of it. And Phil and I found a Breville coffee machine. So it's like an espresso coffee machine. We used to have a coffee machine from Kmart, but over the past few months it has slowly but surely been dying, and then it finally carked it, so we really needed a new coffee machine. Phil and I had been eyeing up the coffee machines in Farmers, the Breville coffee machines, but we saw this one in the op shop and it was only $100, and it was as new and had been tested and stuff, so we were like, amazing, we will just get it. We got it home. It works perfectly fine. It doesn't have a coffee grinder, so we have to buy pre-ground coffee, or we can get a little separate machine. I like making coffees and hot chocolates for people when they come around because we host quite a bit, and I looked up this coffee machine when we got home and it retails for $500 at Farmers. So the fact that we got it for $100 in good working condition from the op shop, I am so stoked. Alrighty, next up we might do some clothing. I think we will start off with an item that you guys have already seen me wear if you watched my vlogmas. But I found this really nice maxi dress here in the Panmure Habitat for Humanity shop. So I've just got it on a coat hanger at the moment. I think I do tend to wear it off the shoulder, but you could put it up as well. But it's this really nice kind of deep pink color, which I have found really pops on my skin, so I'm trying to get more pieces in this particular shade. And it just has these cute little flowers on it. It does have a ruched band around the middle, and then it just comes down into a long skirt. It does have a split on the side of both sides of the skirt as well, which is super duper cute. This one I wore to my friend Hans and Kristen's wedding. I really liked the way that it fits on me. I think it fits really well. I also got a lot of compliments and people asking me where my dress was from when I went to their wedding. This one is originally originally from Maru in a size small, so I wasn't quite sure if it was going to fit because normally I'm not a size small from Maru, I'm normally like a medium. This one here was only $6, and so now I just have this in my rotation for like weddings. It'd even be a good one for like engagement party. So the next lot of clothing I'm gonna like quick fire through because I got it in a deal. So I went op shopping one day with my friend Cara, who you guys have met, and we went to the Henderson Hospice, and it was near the front of the store where they have like a whole separate section. All of these items of clothing were part of the filler bag for $3. Again, some of these I have already been wearing, so you guys would have seen them in videos previously. First thing I found is this really nice like stone grey little like cropped t-shirt here. It's really nice with the like fitted sleeves that are a little bit longer. I just thought this was a good basic to have, very good for like the autumn winter time. And if you guys remember when I started my channel, I used to have a little like turtleneck singlet that was this color and I loved it, but that got too small for me and then I never ever found anything in that color, so I thought I would get this and it would give me the same kind of vibe. This one here is originally from Maru in a size medium, so I knew that this one would fit. Next up, another little basic is this cute little like black t-shirt here. It's a little bit like linty because black stuff always picks up lint real bad. It has these little tortoiseshell buttons down the front and the material is ribbed. I don't know if it's gonna come off in the camera or not. Again, it's a little like cropped number. I always have the top button undone as well, and this one here is originally from Glassons in a size medium. Next up, we just have these little Champion shorts here. So it's a little black pair of shorts with a little Champion logo down the bottom. The stitching on the inside waistband is like slightly coming undone here. It's meant to be like that. These are just like chill at home, lounge around home, do odd jobs and stuff in them shorts. They're not like ones that I will like wear out and about, so I didn't really care too much. I also didn't notice it in the store, it was only when I got them home. Next up is a piece that you guys have been seeing, I feel like quite a bit. It is just this cute little blue cropped singlet here. It has a little V cut in the front. Again, the material is ribbed, and I like wearing these with like white pants or white shorts just to make the blue pop. I think this blue really pops on my skin tone as well, the quite like rich blue. It's a perfect color for summer as well, and this one was originally from Glassons in a size medium. Next up, I got this top to replace my other top that I had like this, but I have this little like sheer black long sleeve thing here, so it's kind of like double lined in the front, but you would still want to wear something underneath it, otherwise it will be like fully see-through. It's got like the see-through sleeves and they're like cuffed on the end, also ruched on the side. I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see, but I had a top like this that was kind of like falling apart that I technically decluttered in my last video and then pulled it back out because I was like, until I find a replacement I just want to keep it. And so now I have actually decluttered that and replaced it with this. This one is just good for like little nights out or date nights. This one here is originally from Glassons in a size small, and yeah, it's just a cute little cropped number. And then the last thing that I got in that filler bag deal, I wasn't quite sure about it, but I wanted to take it and give it a go, and it is just this little khaki green cropped long sleeve top. Again, I just thought this would be a really nice basic for the autumn winter time. This one here is also ribbed, which is nice. It reminds me a lot of my green knit jumper that I have because I reach for that all the time in the winter, so I thought it'd be nice to have a slightly thicker top. And the only other green long sleeve that I've got is more of like a richer green, but it's also only one shouldered, so it's not like the most practical thing to wear in the winter time. And this one is originally from Glassons in a size extra small, which again, I didn't think it would fit. It does fit like a little bit baggy across the front here, but I think I can make it work, hopefully. Sticking with like the tops theme, I got this next top when I got that pink floral dress, and I found this cute little pink top here. So this one is that same kind of like lycra material as my green one that I have from Kmart, which I showed you guys in my Kmart clothing haul. But this material is like very trendy at the moment, so I was quite surprised to find this in the op shop. I have already worn this in previous videos as well, and I have been wearing this out and about, and it is just really nice and lightweight for the summer. And it's just that crew neck style with the short sleeves. This one here is originally the Shein Bay range, so from Shein online, and in a size medium. It literally fits me perfectly, and yeah, just a great staple piece to have. And this one I found in the Panmure Habitat for Humanity, and it was $4. I have another piece that is kind of very like wintry, so some of this is like in prep for like autumn and winter that's coming up, and it is just this brown chunky kind of almost like granddad sweater. This one here is really thick wool. It says pure wool, so I'm not sure what type of wool it is, but this one here is originally from RM Williams and made in Australia in a size medium. I do think it was a men's jumper before I took it, but it fits me perfectly. My husband did try this on as well because he's like, oh, I might want to steal that, but it's a little bit tight on him. It's also like really thick. I took this away with me when I went to Waiheke Island last year for my best friend Rachel's 25th birthday, because it was a little bit nippy over there, and this was like what I needed to keep me warm. But it has the little buttons down the front here, and then yeah, it's just this really nice brown color with the ribbed material. The sleeves come cuffed as well, which is super duper nice. And this one was only $5 in the Henderson Hospice. And again, my friend Cara originally found this, but she asked if I wanted it, and I love it. It's really nice. It also says RM Williams on the buttons. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's just going to be such an absolute staple in the winter time. Alright, I apologize if I'm in a slightly different position. My battery just died, so I've just changed it over to my other one. So the next lot of clothing I might show you together, because I went to the Dove Hospice in Glen Innes op shop where they had a deal where you could get 3 pieces of clothing for $10. So these are the 3 that I got. I found these really nice like beige stripy pants here. So they just have your normal little button do up at the front. They do have room for a belt as well that has the little like crisscross at the back. The pockets at the back are real pockets, as well as the pockets at the front, and then they just come into like a really long kind of like fitted pant. I just thought these would be a really nice piece to wear in like the autumn winter time. I love beige pants. They seem to be like everywhere at the moment, so just thought these were good. I like the stripes, so it adds a little bit of something different. And this one is originally from Capture. It is 55% linen, which is really nice, and in a size 12. Sticking with the beige, the next piece of clothing that I got is this really nice beige blazer here, just with the long sleeves, the pockets on the front which are real pockets. It's a very like pleated sort of look on the back, and it's very structured, has shoulder pads in the shoulders. It's just a really nice blazer. It has a chunky button on the front here which I can't do up, quite frankly, but I'm not ever going to have a blazer and wear it done up because it's just not the vibe that I'm going for. Like, I'm really small, so I need things open so that it elongates my torso. I did actually wear this a lot in like the autumn and like spring to work. This one here is originally from H&M in a size, it says size 36, so I don't know what that means. I'm normally like a 10 and this fits me fine. It has a little like black stripe on the inside going down, and I had a white blazer and a black blazer and a pink blazer which I reach for all the time, and so now I've got beige and I feel like I'm set in my blazers. And then the last piece of clothing that I got in that deal I'm really excited about, and it is this really nice black jumpsuit here. It's going to be kind of hard to show you guys, but it has the adjustable straps. They're kind of just like wrapped around coat hanger at the moment. It has this really nice like structured front. It has room for a belt to go across the middle. On the inside of the top it also has those little like sticky things to stop it from sliding down, and then the trouser legs are just like quite wide and floaty, and they also have a split like halfway up. I don't know if you guys can even see that. It has a zip going all the way down the back, and I just thought it was such a nice smart piece to have. The material also isn't cotton and it's not linen. I don't know what it is. This one is from the Style State brand, so I've got no idea where it's originally from. It's in a size 12. It literally fits me really well. It's just a little bit long on the length, but that is no surprises because everything is long on me because I'm like 5'3", 5'4", so we just wear heels and then we're fine. I haven't worn that yet. I haven't really had an occasion to wear it yet, but I am really excited for the day that I have an occasion to wear that jumpsuit too. We'll jump back to tops real quick. So I have this really nice like beige baby tee top. You can see where I've folded it because I have not ironed any of these items. It is ribbed as well, which is nice. And I have like this beige baby tee, and now I've got a brown baby tee, and then I've got kind of one that goes in the middle that's like a little bit longer on me that I got from Kmart. I've worn this in videos before. This one here is originally from Glassons. I don't think it has the size. I want to say that it's probably like an 8 or a 10, and this one was only 50 cents from the Albany Hospice, so such a steal for a nice basic. And then the last piece of clothing that I have to show you guys for me is a dress. So I have this really nice like purple dress here. It is also ribbed, which is really nice. It's kind of just like a long kind of like midi maxi t-shirt dress. I haven't worn this yet, but I really want to. It's got the short sleeves. It'd be a good one to wear to church as well in like the springtime, or I could layer it in like the autumn time as well. But this one here is just the H&H brand, so just from the warehouse, in a size large, and this one was only 50 cents from the Albany Hospice as well. So I was like, you can't go wrong for 50 cents, and it's nice to have a pop of color. I really like that lavender color on my skin tone as well. Like, I think it suits me really well. Alright, next up we will do a game. So I am so excited that I found this game, because I have had my eye on this game for so long. I think I put it in like an old wish list video, or an old like Christmas wish list video, but I found the Auckland edition of Monopoly, guys. I am so excited about it. So this here is the board, so you can see some of the properties there. I live in Auckland, so I just thought this was very fitting. I checked in the store and all of the pieces are there as well, which is great. I've definitely got quite the collection now, and I'm very content with the ones that I've got. But this one here was $9 from the Dove Hospice in Glen Innes, and we haven't played this yet, but I am really excited that I have this in my hot little hands. Alright, next up we will do some baby things, and then we will finish with the books. So I have found quite a lot of baby clothes in the op shop, so I have tried to keep most of this gender neutral, because Phil and I, we haven't started trying yet, but it is something we're thinking through this year. So when I've been buying kids clothes, I have been told I can only buy gender neutral stuff, which is fair, because I don't want to buy like a whole lot of like female or male clothing if I then get the opposite gender. So I've just been trying to keep to like whites, creams, beiges, greens. And I know that like people are probably real like up in arms about it these days, with like, guys can wear pink if they want, and girls can wear blue, and blah, blah. I just am very traditional. I'm very old-fashioned. So I love going to the Henderson Hospice out west, because all of their baby clothes are $1, and they just have like these massive bins. So every time I go there, I just have a rummage around to see what I can find. So something I found is this cute little baby romper here. So it has this little like mustard yellow kind of running through it, and then on them it just has these little bees, which I just thought was so incredibly cute. And it's obviously just like on a white base, and then it says sweet as can be, which I thought was so incredibly cute. It is a romper that has the domes running down both of the legs. It does have the little foot thing as well, which I thought was so incredibly cute. This one is a newborn romper. I think it just says NB, and it's from the Young Original brand. I'm not really too familiar with like baby brands and clothes and stuff like that, so I kind of just buy what I think is cute. And this one, yeah, was only $1, so I thought that was really cute. Okay, so all of these next baby clothes were also from the Henderson Hospice and were $1. I could not leave this, guys. I know this is very girly, so if I don't have a girl, I will pass this on to like one of my friends, or maybe if like my sister has a baby. But this was just too cute not to get, and for only $1, I thought if I do have a little girl, then this will keep her so incredibly warm. It has a little zip that runs all the way down, and then on the inside it has this like fur lining. It's obviously like this cute little like beige little puffer jacket thing. The sleeves have the little fur. Obviously it's long sleeve, it has little pockets, so incredibly cute. This one is from the Zara baby girl range. It is part of their outerwear collection, and it is a size 18 to 24 months, and it's made in Vietnam, so I know that it's really good quality. It feels really thick, and I know that it would keep my child really warm. So again, only $1, can't go wrong. Then I also found this little beige romper here with the short sleeves and then the little like short legs, and then this one has the little zip running all the way down to the bottom of the leg. What is better, domes or zips? Let me know. And this one here is just from Kmart. It's the Anko Baby range. It is a size 1, so a 12 to 18 months. And then the other thing that I could not leave are these cute little white pants here. Now they feel like a velvet kind of material. They've got the stretchy little waistband and the little cuff on the leg. These ones here again are just from Kmart. They're a size 00, so a size 3 to 6 months, and again only $1. I did at one point drop these and I was gutted because I couldn't work out where I had dropped them. Then I was like going back around the op shop and I found them and I was so happy because I'm like, oh my gosh, I really wanted these pants. So incredibly soft as well. And again, only $1, you can't go wrong. Okay, the next few baby clothes were all $1 from the Panmure Habitat for Humanity out east. Again, all of their baby clothes are $1 and they're quite good because they separate it by male and female and then in like age ranges as well. So like 4 zeros, 3 zeros, 2 zeros, 1 0, and then like 1, 2, etc, etc. So it's really good. So I always have a bit of a rummage through when I go there to see what ones I can find. So I managed to find this cute little stripy romper here. Just, yeah, it has quite a high neck and then your long sleeves, and then it's just like a white and kind of like brown color stripe. Just thought it was really cute. It's got the little domes underneath as well. This one is the Teeny Weeny brand and is a size 0, which is a 6 to 12 months. I think when I get pregnant as well, like I want to organize my baby clothes by like amount of zeros and like the year milestones. That way I know what more I need to buy in what age ranges. And then these next two items I actually got in the same trip, and this is like when I first started buying a whole lot of like baby clothes consistently. So I have this cute little green romper here, which is so tiny. It's so cute. So this one is a newborn size. So this is a 4 zeros, originally from Kmart, but it's this really cute sage green color. It's also ribbed, which is very cute, and then has the domes on the bottom as well to do up. Super duper cute, only $1. I love this color, so I want to get more in this color as well. And then I also found this cute little cable knit jumper, which is just the cutest thing ever. And Phil and I also have a cable knit jumper, so Phil was saying that like when our baby is old enough we can put them in this little cable knit, and then I can wear my cable knit and Phil can wear his cable knit, and it'll just be so incredibly cute. So this one here is like a little beige brown cable knit jumper. It has two little wooden buttons up the top there. It's just so incredibly cute. Again, it was only $1, so can't complain. This one is the Ricochet Baby range. It is a size 3 zeros, so 0 to 3 months. It's made in Bangladesh and it is 100% cotton, so I thought that was such a steal for $1. Can't complain. How cute. Then these next couple pieces of clothing I found in the St. Vinny's op shop in Albany, and they were $1.50 each. I'm pretty sure I got them in the same trip as well. So I have this really long like little grey romper here. Again, it is a ribbed material, which is super duper cute. It has the little foot things, which I thought was really cute, and then has the domes. This one is the Baby Berry range, which I know is like a lot of mums like preferred range when they're thrifting. It is a size 00, so a size 3 to 6 months. It is 95% cotton and 5% elastane. But yeah, I thought for $1.50, how cute. And then this last romper that I have is one of my favorite rompers that I've got. It again is just another little grey romper, and then just has all these little animals on it, which I thought was so cute. So there's like zebras, lions, monkeys, hippos and bears, which so incredibly cute. Again, has the long sleeves, the little foot things. Again, it's got the domes going all the way down. This one here is the Moby Miners brand. It's a size 3 zeros, so 0 to 3 months. It's 100% cotton and just really, really stinking cute. I lie, I also have one more thing that I forgot to mention in terms of kids clothing. So again, I found these in the Panmure Habitat for Humanity, and these are the only other thing that I've got that are gender specific, but I saw them and I couldn't leave them, and if I don't have a girl I will just pass them on. But I was like, if I do have a girl, then I 100% needed to buy these when I saw them, because they're just so unique and so cute and I'd never find them again. They're these cute little like floral pants here that are like a pale pink. So just like look how cute these are, like with all the little colored flowers. They have the little like stretchy elastic at the top. Like they're just so incredibly cute. They're only $1. Again, this is the Moby Miners range. It is a 4-0, so a newborn. It is 95% cotton and 5% elastane. Like even you could even do like this with these over the top. Like how cute! Oh my gosh, you best believe if I have a girl you will see like her in this little outfit on Instagram, because so stinking cute. And then the other couple of like baby clothing related things are not like directly clothing. This next piece again is very gender specific, but again, if I don't have a girl I will pass it on. But I found this cute little floral pink hat and I just, again, I could not leave it. It was only 50 cents from the Habitat for Humanity in Hastings in Hawke's Bay. It's just a pale pink, has these cute little flowers on, and it has the little tie up underneath, which I know is good because with kids they hate hats and so they're constantly like flicking them off. So being able to like tie it down is good so that my kid doesn't get sunburn. But this one is the Ricochet Kids range. It is a size 00, so a size 3 to 6 months. And then the last like clothing related thing that I've got that is baby-esque is a sleep sack. But it is this cute little grey little Pooh Bear sleep sack. So it's got Pooh Bear, Tigger and Eeyore, and then just some like trees and honey pots and carrots and whatnot. So very, very cute. I could not leave this. It has a zip that goes all the way down, so nice and easy to get bubs in and out of the sleep sack. It's nice and long, and this one here is the Disney baby range. It is a size 0 to 3 months, so it's a 3-0. This one here I found in the Salvation Army in Napier in Hawke's Bay, and it was only $3, and I literally saw it right as we were going out, so I think they had just put it on the rack to be like put out. I'm really happy that I snapped this up, and now it can go with my little Pooh Bear pants that I thrifted in Vlogmas. Next up we will do a puzzle. So again, this is a kiddie puzzle, hence why it is in the baby section. So I found this little farm puzzle here for $1 in the Dove Hospice op shop in Glen Innes. Obviously it's got tape on it at the moment, but come the time when my child can play with this I'll take the tape off. But it's quite a good puzzle for when they're like really, really little. I've got quite a few puzzles in my collection, but a lot of them are like more advanced in terms of brain power, so I just thought this would be a good one to start with because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. You've got a sheep, a pig, a cow, a horse and a chicken. The Dove Hospice always has a lot of farm puzzles. Like the last time I went in there I think they had like 5 different ones. Alright, next up we will do some baby books and then we will finish with adult books. So I know this video has been really long, so if you're still here, thank you. But the first kids book I found is this Maisie book here, which is What's the Time, Maisie by Lucy Cousins. I grew up with Maisie, so I just thought this would be super duper cute for my future child to grow up with Maisie. So it just goes through Maisie Mouse's day. It's also a cardboard book as well. I don't want to give it to them too young just because of this clock thing. I don't want them to break it. You can kind of like move the clock so that my kids can learn about time. It's a cardboard book, so I'm thinking maybe like age 2. But this one was only $2 from the Cranford Hospice in Hastings. And these books you don't find all the time in the op shop, so I thought I would grab it while I see it. And I know that my mum has a lot of like Maisie books from when I was younger, and I asked mum if I could have hers and she said no, and that they were staying at her house. So I know that my kids, when they go around to mum's house, will really enjoy all the Maisie books, so at least I've got one at my house. The next book that I found is so incredibly incredibly cute. It is this little book here. So this one is Peekaboo Sophie, and it is a touch and feel and lift the flaps book. But you can get this little Sophie giraffe in like a rubber toy, which I found once in the op shop, and I regret not getting it because then I went back and tried to find it again and it was gone. But if I see it again, I want to buy it because it goes with this book here. But the graphics in this are just so incredibly cute, and it's like a lift the flap and also a touch and feel, and it's obviously a cardboard book as well. So I just thought this would be good for my kids when they're probably like age 2, age 3. And it just goes through like Sophie trying to find her friends, which I just thought was so incredibly cute. And this one was only $1 from the Salvation Army in Lower Hutt in Wellington. I showed my mum and my mum was like, oh yeah, that's really cute. And then the last kids book that I have is this one here. Now this is a very, very classic book that a lot of kids get. It is the Guess How Much I Love You by Sam McBratney and illustrated by Anita Jerem. So it's just that classic rabbit one. This is a book that I grew up with, so I knew that I wanted my child to grow up with this as well. This one is also again a cardboard book, so it'll be good for them when they're like maybe 1.5, 2 to read. It was only 50 cents from the Panmure Habitat for Humanity, so I just thought you can't go wrong. It's so incredibly cute. And I realized that there was a baby clothing piece behind me, so I have one more baby clothing piece, but it is just this cute little baby romper here. So again, this one was from the Panmure Habitat for Humanity, and when I went in there with my friend Tabby, because we were doing like an op shopping day, they had half price on all clothing and it included kids clothing, so I got this for 50 cents. I also brought it home and showed Phil, and Phil was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. So it's like a little beige romper with these brown bears on it, and so it just has like a mummy bear and a little baby bear, which I just thought was so cute. It's obviously a long romper, has the little feet things, has the long sleeve, has the zip running down right down to the bottom of the foot as well. And I've obviously got a mix here of like domes and zips, so I also want to try and see what I like and what my child likes. But this one is a 4 zeros, so it is a newborn size, and I thought it was so incredibly cute. So love this, and for 50 cents you can't go wrong. Alright, and then last but not least, we have got all of the books. I feel like I've been sat here for like I have been sat here for over an hour filming this, so let's go through these. The first couple of books that I have were ones that I found on Facebook Marketplace, and it is the Six of Crows duology. So this duology, technically they say you should read after reading Shadow and Bone. So they are books in the Grishaverse, and these ones follow Kaz and his team of like misfits almost, as they try and pull off a heist. And I know that a lot of people really love this duology. I have got Shadow and Bone. Shadow and Bone is actually my February book club pick with my sister, so I want to read Shadow and Bone and then I want to get onto this duology as well. And these were both $15 together from the same seller on Facebook Marketplace. I'm really happy that I now have these in my hot little hands. Then the last book that I found on Facebook Marketplace is Once Upon a Broken Heart by Stephanie Garber. This one here is a trilogy that comes after the Caraval trilogy. You can read it before, but if you do, you do get spoilers for Caraval. So again, I want to read Caraval before I read this. I've got the first 2 books in the Caraval trilogy, but I've got all 3 books in this trilogy because I love the covers of them. They're just very like fairy tale-esque, and focuses on, it seems, this girl called Evangeline who learns that the love of her life is about to marry somebody else. She strikes a deal with the Prince of Hearts to try and stop this wedding. Yeah, I just thought it would be super cute. It was only $7, so it can't go wrong. Alright, I'll do these next 3 books together because I found them in the same trip. So all 3 of these were $1 from the Albany Hospice, and again, you can find some really good books in the Albany Hospice shop. I found this cookbook here, which is a mug cakes book. It says 40 speedy cakes to make in a microwave by Mima Sinclair, and I just thought this would be good for Phil and I because we make cake in a mug quite a lot, and so you've got like ones that have like pictures as well. The next book that I have is this one here. This one is Just Between Friends by Rosie Nixon. This one is about two friends. One of them is 8 months pregnant. I think her husband hasn't quite wrapped his head around it. And then the other one is having her first child as well. But I think she is with someone who might not be a partner. They may have had like a one-night stand and who got pregnant, so they're like worried that they might not be a good father for her child. So these women join the same baby group and become friends, and so I think it's a story of like friendship and stuff. It's classified as a general fiction. And then the next book that I found in that same lot is this one here. So this one is Breathless by Amy McCulloch. Now Amy McCulloch is the editor for Zoe Sugg, who writes YA. Zoe has written romance and thriller. But I have read the Magpie Society duology, which both Zoe and Amy write together, and I really enjoyed Amy's writing, and obviously I love Zoe's writing as well, so I thought I would give it a go. This one here says there's a killer on the mountain and you might be next. So this one is on my 24 books to read in 2024. I think it'll be a really good winter thriller to read, but it just seems like this journalist goes on an expedition to one of the world's tallest mountains. Things start to go wrong as they're up, and then there's like a murder on the mountain, and so I think they try and figure out like what's going on and who this person is. Alright, next up I will do these three books. So these were all $2 each from the Panmure Habitat for Humanity. So we have Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. I know this one is like quite popular, and so I just thought I would get it while I saw it and give it a go. Gillian Flynn writes Gone Girl, and Gone Girl is again on my 24 books to read in 2024. My husband has read Gone Girl and really enjoyed it, so I thought I would add this to our collection, and that way he can read it as well if he wants to. Next up I have this one here, which is Before I Go to Sleep by S.J. Watson. This one I'm pretty sure was a recommendation to read from my old manager at work, where basically this chick goes to sleep and she can't remember anything from the day before. Like, she has to be told what's happened the day before because her body just can't solidify memories. But it's a thriller, so I'm really intrigued to see where they take this. And then the last book that I have in this section is My Story by Elizabeth Smart with Chris Stewart. So Elizabeth Smart was kidnapped when she was, I think she was 12 or 14. I watched her story on the Kendall Ray YouTube channel. Her story was really interesting. Obviously she did survive, thankfully, and the people that took her are now in jail, as they should be, for I think life in prison is what they got. I think it'll be a really inspiring read. That one was just on like a table in the Panmure Habitat for Humanity. Jump back to the Albany Hospice. So I got another couple of books in another trip that were $1 each. The first one that I got is The Paris Library by Jeanette Skelian Charles. I probably butchered that, but this one is I think it's a historical fiction where it talks about the people who were working in the Paris Library at the time of the war. So I thought that'll be interesting. And then the last one that I found is this one. So this one is The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. This one my sister and I used to have read to us by my mum when we were little, so I just thought this would bring some throwbacks. This is obviously a classic as well, and I don't think we ever finished the story, so I thought I would get it and just give it a go. I do also have a goal to read 5 classics this year, so hopefully this can be one of them. And then the last book that I have, and the last thing in this entire haul, is this book here. So this book is Hunger, which is a book in the Gone series. I believe it's book 2, and this is written by Michael Grant. So Gone, I haven't read it. It's on my 24 books to read in 2024. But basically, it's like everyone over the age of 15 just randomly disappears, and they're trying to figure out where they are. I've just been trying to thrift them because they're pretty easy to come across in the op shops. Yeah, I got this. This was $1 from the Henderson Hospice, so again, can't go wrong. So there we go, guys. We have made it to the end of this very, very long thrift haul. I really hope you guys enjoyed seeing everything that I have found recently. If you guys enjoyed this thrift haul, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. Please make sure to turn on the notifications and check out my social media. It's always linked down below in the description box. If you guys want to watch more thrifting content, I will leave the playlist down below and in the eye that I've got. I love thrifting. I've been doing it since I was 12. I'm now 25, and I've managed to find a lot of really nice things over the years, and I really want to take you guys out more. That is all. I am gonna go. I've been talking for over an hour, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.